Welcome students. Today's subject is Geography, Class 8, and today we are going to learn about chapter first, Local Time and Standard Time. Before starting this lesson, we have to recall something that we have learned from the previous class. So let's recall. The vertical imaginary lines that run north to south directions are called longitudes or meridians. The prime meridian or a 0-degree longitude divides the earth into eastern and the western hemispheres. Each longitude drawn at the interval of 1 degree, and there are total 360 longitudes. The change in the duration of the day and night is caused by the rotation of the earth. The earth rotates eastwards from the west to east. When the earth rotates west to east, every meridian of the earth's surface faces the sun once every day in a 24 hours. The earth turns to 360 degree of longitudes, so 36 longitudes face the sun daily. The international date line is an imaginary line of demarcation on the surface of the earth. It changes the date and roughly based on the meridian of 180-degree longitude. In the olden days, time was measured with the help of a device called sundial. It is a device that tells the time of the day by the position of the sun. Today, the usual measuring instruments for the time are clocks and watches. For highly accurate measurement of time, an atomic clock is used. Let's see an example. We get up early in the morning, brush our teeth, and take a bath. Then we have a breakfast and go to school. We study in our classrooms. We return home. We go to the playground for playing. We have a dinner with our family. We brush our teeth and go to sleep. Means we keep doing similar activities throughout the day. Considering our daily routine, we need to decide the time for all our activities. In the olden days, people used to take help of various tools and also depends on the various natural events like Ghatika path and sand timer were used to tell time for the measurement of time. On the basis of observation and the experience, they divided the day into the following parts. From sunrise to the sunset, it is a daytime. And from sunset to the next sunrise, it's a night time. A whole day means the duration from one sunrise to the next. The earth takes 24 hours or one day to complete one rotation. We consider the direction when sun rises to the east, thus the earth rotates from the west to east. As a result, we experience sunrise, noon, sunset, and midnight. During the rotation, the longitude in the western part face the sun gradually, while those in the east experiences darkness. The longitude which faces the sun experiences sunrise, while on the other hand, the one in the darkness experiences sunset. While traveling in a bus, we often see trees, electric poles, buildings, etc. outside the window. They appear to be moving in the opposite directions. Actually, they are stationary and our bus is moving forward. Similarly, because of the rotation of the earth, we feel that the sun is changing its position from east to west daily. Local time. As soon as the sun starts moving up in the sky after sunrise, in the length of our shadow reduces. Normally, the length of the shadow is shortest at the noon. As sun moves towards the horizon in the afternoon, the length of our shadow increases again by the evening. The noon time is the same at any given longitude across the earth, for example, from the North Pole to the South Pole. The time of a place is decided by the location of the sun in the sky is known as its local time. In the regions lying between the polar circles and the poles, daytime could be more than 24 hours depending upon the seasons. As a result, understanding the timing of sunrise, noon, sunset, and midnight at this place becomes important. At the poles, the daytime and the duration of the day last around 6 months. To tell the time of sunrise or sunset at the poles, one has to consider date. When the sun rises on the specific day, it moves around the horizon, and therefore here the length of shadow cannot be considered for the telling the noon time. Longitude lying to the east of any longitude are ahead of the time at that longitude, while those lying to the west are behind. As the distance between two longitudes increase, their local time also starts differing. If we multiply the difference between longitudes in a degrees by 4 minutes, then the difference between the respective local times can be calculated. Means there is a difference between any two longitude is of 4 minutes. The difference in a longitude can be known with the help of globe and the map.